How to take care of a bearded dragon lizard. This bearded dragon will be 1 year old in July. The basic setup for a 1-year-old dragon is a 30-gallon tank with either newspaper or paper towels on the bed. Sand is not normally recommended because dragons that are not yet fully grown can accidentally eat the sand and impact themselves. On the warm side of the tank, the heat and light comes from a halogen light bulb that can be purchased at a pet store with a UVA coating. The normal wattage for a bearded dragon is 150 or 100 watts. But this depends on the current temperature of the place where the tank is set, so that the overall temperature of the basking area will be around 100 degrees. On the cool side, the temperature should be around 80 or 70 degrees. At night, when both lights are off, if the temperature goes below 70 degrees, a ceramic heat bulb can be used that emits no light to raise the temperatures. UVB bulb is mandatory. When purchasing a UVB bulb from a pet store, the rating is usually advertised as 10 or desert for bearded dragons. The bulb should be in a long tube as seen here. Do not purchase a coil UVB bulb because they have been known to cause damage to bearded dragons. If you are placing a food bowl in the cage, the food bowl should be placed on the cool side to keep down evaporation and humidity levels in the cage, which can cause respiratory infection if they are too high. Input in food that will be in the cage at all times is mixed freeze-dried vegetables such as from Dragon Food Instant Meal, mixed with juvenile bearded dragon food pellets from Repcal, dusted with 3 parts calcium powder with 1 Erptivite powder, pre-mixed in this container, with a small treat such as grasshoppers mixed in. Wanting to pick up your dragon, always make sure to go from the side, not from above. They have a little black dot known as their third eye that tells them when a predator is flying overhead. If your hand goes above this dot, it scares the dragon into thinking you're about to eat him. Always approach slowly as not to startle your dragon. It's like that. I just did it wrong. Come from the front so he can see you and try to pick him up from the front. Always making sure that his legs are secure. Eventually, he will climb up onto your arm if you have handled him enough times. Handling your bearded dragon, always make sure to pay attention to where it is and where it appears to be going. Bearded dragons are curious creatures that can be really fast when they want to be. To make your dragon more friendly towards you, you can hand feed him freeze-dried insects such as grasshoppers. To feed the grasshopper or the insect that you have, hold the treat in front of the dragon and try not to have a flashing light that attracts his attention away from the insect. One thing I would like to point out is that the tip of his snout is grayer in comparison to the rest of his head. This is because it is currently shedding. A bearded dragon sheds when he is growing bigger and needs more room for skin. Bearded dragons don't usually shed all at once like a snake. They shed in parts. Like for now, his head is shedding, but earlier it was his leg, and before that, it was his backside and underbelly.